What's good, y'all? Welcome back. And I said welcome back to yet another YouTube video, y'all. How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? This hair's been in my face all week, and it's been irritating me, bro. It's been really just... It ain't really been making me feel too good, bro. I'm not gonna cap, but nevertheless, welcome back to yet another video. I really hope y'all enjoying yourself on this fine 2025, bro. 2025 has been so lit. Well, for me personally, I've had a great time, but let me kind of dive into the 10-year anniversary of the most worst day I've ever had at the mall. I'm talking about everything was just not going my way. And I mean everything. Nothing was going my way this faithful time in 2015. 2015, when I was 14 years old, you know what I'm saying? And bro, let me tell you, I was a stupid 14-year-old. I was really stupid. I made some stupid decisions. I'm still mad about the decisions that I made. You know what I'm saying? For one, the people I chose to hang around with. Two, how I was acting. And, well, y'all may know the rest, I guess. But I made some pretty stupid decisions. You know what I'm saying? I really did. But let me be honest with y'all, bro. In 2015, I was also very impressionable. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted people to like me at the same time. You feel me? I really just wanted people to love me and people to do this for me and have the crowd around me at any time, any moment. I was an attention whore. You know what I'm saying? I really was. But there comes a lot of mistakes that I made along the way of being an attention whore. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I had a friend group around here. You know what I'm saying? A friend group around where I stay at. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot of great times, but a lot of just times where I'm thinking like, yo, that shit was terrible. That was awful. That was awful how I was treated. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like I was treated in some of those dumbest ways. I was, you know what I'm saying? Was I picked on for dumb stuff? Absolutely. Was I deservedly so called out on certain things that I did? Yeah, I would say that. Did anybody call them out, the other people out, on their bullshit at any time? Barely any. Barely any. I was around people who, who was not really the most fair to me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was not really around the most fairest niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say the N-word like that, but I was really around the most fairest guys. You know what I'm saying? My dad always kind of said something about it. Somebody else's parents said something about it. You know what I'm saying? Some other older kids said something about it. But guess who didn't see a problem with what was going on? Me, because I just wanted friends. I just wanted people to go outside and do X, Y, and Z with. And I've had great times. Don't get me wrong, great times. But I guess I'm going to be poking at the bad side of it all right now. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's my truth. It is what it is. But this is just life. You feel me? We eventually have our ups and downs, and we learn from the friends that we had along the way. You feel me? The bad ones and the good ones, and the good traits from the bad friends and the bad traits from the good friends. It's up and down. You know what I'm saying? It really is. But that's, like I said, that's life. That's your teenage years. You learn and grow from them and see what you could do better as a person. So basically, it snowed around here, like, I think a few weeks ago, right? And this story kind of starts at a snow day. You know what I'm saying? So basically, this is the day before the mall, right? So the day before the mall, me and the guys were shoveling snow around here. You know what I'm saying? We were shoveling snow, and it was not really fun. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not really. When we were shoveling snow, we would kind of ask people for money. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like a little, make some little money out of it. You know what I'm saying? Make some bread off of it, which I don't think is a problem. We was doing this, but guess what? When there was an uneven amount of money being shared, right? You feel me? Guess who always took most of it? You guessed it, the other niggas. The other dudes, the other guys, they took most of that money. You know what I'm saying? And this, that, and the third. And they made more money than me and I think some other guys. You know, me and some other guys, you know what I'm saying? They made more money than me and some other guys throughout that day, you know what I'm saying? And as you can tell right there, that kind of really kind of showcases the story, showcases where I'm going with this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that wasn't really fair. It really wasn't, but it's uneven amount of money, so you know it ain't really it ain't really it wasn't gonna be fair regardless of what I'm saying. But I think that there were other times where maybe me and the other guy, right, could end up getting a bit more of this part of the money this time. Like we could get the more end of the uneven end this time around. But no, they pocketed more of that end too. And some other times. But guess what? I never told my dad, I never snitched, never said nothing until now. Crazy. So yeah, and of course I felt some type of way about that, but guess who didn't say anything? Me. I didn't say anything about it. You know what I'm saying? But I was frustrated with it. I really was. Because one thing I will say, if I said something that bothered me, you know what I'm saying? Say if I finally do say something, I will be gaslit into thinking that I'm in the wrong anyway, right? I will be gaslit into thinking that I was in the wrong. I shouldn't feel this way. No, you shouldn't feel this way because of this. You shouldn't feel this way because of that. So basically, I just felt that fucking way for no fucking reason. I'm gonna keep it a buck. So I just felt that way for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I felt hurt. You know, this hurt my feelings, right? But it's your fault for feeling that way. You feel that way for no reason at all. Like I remember one time, I think we were playing football or something like that, right? You know what I'm saying? And I had this Powerade drink. You know what I'm saying? I was really thirsty. You know what I'm saying? Like I would get thirsty mad easily when we would play sports. And then you know, one of my friends asked, "Yo, can let me get something to drink, bro? Let me get something to drink." I said, I mean, here you go, but I backwashed in it. He's like, "You backwashed in it?" And he got the drink in his hand. And you know what he did? He just took it out, unswirled the top, and just poured the rest of my drink out. Disrespectful, right? Very disrespectful. And you know what they said? It's not like you don't got more in the house. It's not like you don't got more in the house, you know what I'm saying? It's not like you don't got more. We could fight if you want to, knowing damn well he could kick my ass. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. That was very disrespectful to do. 10 years later, very disrespectful. You know what I should have did? Just walked home and never talked to that nigga again. I'm being honest, right? Like, bro, who pours out somebody else's drink? Who does that? I would never do something like that, ever. Just some more examples, I guess. But hey, I was in the wrong, right? I was wrong for feeling that way. So this is the longest story ever. So basically, yeah, shoveling snow, they got more of the money. You know what I'm saying? I was very frustrated with that day as a whole. I'm not gonna care. I was really frustrated. So then you know, my dad was like, now they're taking advantage of you. You should da-da-da. And you know, it is what it is. So the next day, right, you know what I'm saying? I go up to one of the houses, and we're having a conversation about, let's talk. Let's go to the mall. Let's plot about the mall. Let's do this, that, and the third, right? And you know, I'm like, oh my goodness, they're going to the mall, and I'm thinking like, I don't think I'm allowed to, because my dad, I never felt like my dad was okay with me going elsewhere. I'm gonna be honest with you, I never felt like that. But I ended up asking my mom and dad, and I called. They said, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you know what they were saying, the guys? They was like, oh, Sean, you can't go to the mall dressed like anything, da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? You'll probably wear some ass clothes, some stupid looking clothes, this, that, and the third. You know, just getting on my ass about, I guess, clothes and stuff like that. You know? They're like, no, you better change this, that, and the third. I'm like, bro, if you come to the mall dressing like this or dressing like X, Y, and Z, I'm walking away. We never knew each other or something like that. And I'm like, damn. Okay. So basically, I come back home, change my outfit and stuff like that, and I got the money that I got from shoveling snow the day before. I got that, and I'm like, whoa, this is lit. You know what I'm saying? I got the money. Whoa, this is lit. I got enough money for food and to get something I want. Bet. So then I got it, you know, I changed into some jeans or whatever like that, and I'm running, you know, I'm walking up the hill, this, that, and the third, and yeah, I'm excited. You know, I'm excited. Yeah, my dad said I could go to the mall. We're plotting about going to the mall. We're on game. You know, we're gonna have a great time. And I check my pockets, and I'm like, Where's that $20? Where's that $20? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Where's the $20 at? Where's the $20 at? I'm checking, please, God. Please. Where's the $20 at? You know what I'm saying? And it turns out I dropped it in the fucking snow. I dropped it in the snow. Can you believe I dropped it in the snow while walking back up the hill or whatever? And I'm so mad at myself. I am utterly pissed at myself for doing that. I'm utterly mad, bro. I'm mad at myself. I'm so mad that I, you know what I'm saying, dropped this money. So then I go, I go back down into the snow, and I'm like, God, please let me find it. I'm looking around everywhere. And guess what? It's snow everywhere, so I can't even find it. I'm thinking like maybe it just wetted up. Pause. I'm thinking like it just wished away. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. And it's just, I'm just mad. I'm just distraught at myself. I'm so angry that I could lose my money that I earned. Well, you know what I'm saying? That I earned while helping shoveling snow. I'm so irritated with this. So, you know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So basically, I go back to my mom's door and I'm like, hey, please, Mom, please, can y'all give me some money to go to the mall? And my mom, guess what? She says yes. Ooh, I felt so good about that. I did. So I used the money the extra money that I had, and the money that they gave me, that my mom gave me. Thank God to my mom. I love my mom so much. And I said, you know, yeah, go ahead, have a good time at the mall. You know, I understand you lost it, you know, but don't be losing money. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. Don't be losing money, y'all. Don't. So I go back up and I got my money, and bet we're in there. So we're about to go to my other friend's house because their relative is going to take us to the mall. You know what I'm saying? And I think somebody was like, last one there is, or I think we're having a race down there or something like that. And we're racing down, and guess what? One of my friends finds the $20. Like, oh, Shauna, I found the $20. I found it. And bet, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, bet. Let me get it right quick. Let me get my $20. Let me get my $20. Nah. What? Nah. Give me that money you got. Give me that money you got. I'm like, yo, come on, no. I'm like, yo, let me just give this back to my parents, right? You feel me? And let me get the bread back. Y'all got more money shoveling snow than I did, so you just use the money y'all got. You know, a real friend would have just gave me back that 20. You know what I would have done? Gave back that 20. Absolutely. But we were teenagers. A real friend would have gave back that 20 that he lost, right? And would have just went on with our day at the mall. Because that's what I would have done. If I found my friend's $20 that he lost, I'm giving it back to him. I'm not going to pocket it or anything like that. Especially if I made more money, potentially more money, than he did the other day. Doing the same shit. But no, that didn't happen. So basically what I ended up doing was just like a dumbass, trading him the money for the 20 that I lost. So I could have all the 20 in $1. You know, like a dumbass. I'm so mad at myself for how I was when I was younger. I really am. So basically, you know, I did that reluctantly, but I still did it. You know, I got to take accountability somewhere. So we go back to to my other friend's house, whose relative was gonna take us, and yeah, the individual ended up taking us, and basically, I think all this is my karma. So basically, it was like the last one in there has to sit on the floor because it was a lot of us. It was a good amount of us, maybe like 5. And, you know, me, I got in there first. Yeah, I got in there first, so I didn't have to sit on the floor, but I had to sit in the middle because I'm the smallest. I can't stand that shit that the smallest nigga gotta sit in the middle. I never liked that shit. I don't understand why. Thank God I fucking drive now because I don't have to deal with that. You feel me? Y'all see that back seat? This is my mom's old car. Y'all see that back seat right there? I had to sit in the middle when my mom took my friend somewhere. I had to sit in the middle. And my own mom's car. Can you believe it? That was my shit. So, what? So basically, I had ended up finally able to not sit on the floor. I didn't sit on the floor, and my friends was one friend was sitting on the floor. One friend was sitting on the floor, and you know something that happened. My friends, like I said, the ones that aren't really the best, they had basically kept smacking this one guy's head, just making fun of his head, doing this, that, and the third. And I'm not gonna lie, this is my problem. I joined in on him. I'm like, look at his head. Look at this, that, and the third. This is funny. This is funny. I didn't touch him though, but I'm like, look at him. Look at that. Just teasing. You know what I'm saying? That's what we call chop it up to. I guess he was a good sport about it. He wasn't mad about it. He wasn't upset, but yeah. It was, yeah. It wasn't really good. That didn't leave a bad taste in my mouth after we was doing it because, yeah, later on, I was also going to be the next target. Yes, the next target. So basically, when we got into the mall, you know what I'm saying? We was just chilling. We was vibing, I guess. I don't remember everything, but I do remember me being done wrong. I remember I had dandruff in my head. You know what I'm saying? It was disgusting to me. I hated it. I hated having dandruff in my head. You feel me? It wasn't disgusting in a sense of, oh, it looks like an infection or one of those severe cases. It was disgusting. Like, I hated feeling the way I felt with dandruff. You know what I'm saying? Because my friends would definitely pick on me for that. They definitely would. They'd be like, what's that white stuff in your head? What's that? Nigga, it's dandruff. I have psoriasis or cirrhosis. I forgot what it was pronounced. But it's basically I have more of a stronger sense of dandruff. Unfortunately, I did, and I do. And it sucks. I still got it. It's not as bad as what it used to be, but it ain't good. It ain't good. You know what I'm saying? My friends would definitely pick on me about it. They would. So when I would have my hood on, you know what I'm saying? Guess what my friends would do? Yank it off. And just laugh about it. And just laugh about it. Just laugh. Just consistently just laugh, and laugh. And I would hate that shit so much. I really would. I would hate it. I hate being laughed at is so disrespectful. Especially if you have a condition for it. You know what I'm saying? Being laughed at is just disgusting. I don't think they knew that I had one. Maybe they would have treated me differently, but hey, I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? I really do doubt it. Like, bro, these niggas didn't care. What? You have a condition. Nigga, do better. What? You think they care? No, absolutely not. So going throughout the day, you know what I'm saying? I had to deal with that. And I was just feeling bad. Like, I just had a bad taste in my mouth for that day. Terrible taste. Disgusting taste. So basically, later on that day, they was talking about going to the movies, but they're like, nah, we ain't going to the movies. Nah, we ain't gonna go to the movies. Absolutely not. So they was talking about they wasn't going to the movies. So after I got my food, I said, I'm gonna go get something from the bookstore because I like comic books. And I was in there for a little while. I'm not gonna cap because I did want to separate myself from them. If they wasn't my ride, nigga, I would have just called my own ride home. Not gonna lie. So basically, I was just in the car. No, not in the car. In the bookstore. And I was just reading away. Reading comic books left and right. That was the best part of the entire time at the mall. Best part. So I got my books. I got the book that I wanted. It was like a Spider-Man comic book. I love comic books, and I still do. So I got that, and I ended up buying it. And, I'm going out. And guess what I hear them say? Sean, we're going to the mall, bro. We're going to the mall. And I'm like, going to the mall? For what? I'm like, nah. Woo! We're going to the movies. Going to the movies. Y'all just said y'all wasn't going to the movies, bruh. Y'all just said y'all wasn't going to the movies. So why in the world are we all of a sudden going now? They were basically like, Sean, I don't know why you spent your money on that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do this, then. I'm like, what? Y'all just said y'all was, bro. Y'all communicated to me that y'all wasn't going to the movies. So I spent my money on what I wanted to spend my money on. I spent my money on what I wanted to spend my money on. And now I'm villainized because I bought something because y'all told me we wasn't going to do that, right? Y'all said we wasn't going to the movies. So why are we tripping about me spending my money? Why are we tripping for? What? Oh, but guess who was gaslit and thinking he was wrong yet again? Me. Me. What? I bought my money. I used my money buying something that I really wanted, and I love that book. I enjoyed it. I had a great time with it and everything. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoying myself. The only time I was able to separate myself from these niggas, guess what? I found myself right back to them, and guess what I had to do? Return the book. I have to return the book, because if I didn't return the book, they was gonna watch that movie, and I was gonna sit somewhere in the cold by myself. And I had no good phone at the time, too. I also get clowned about that. I had no phone, no way to contact these niggas. So I had to, what's it called? I had to return my book. Yeah, so I used that money, and I ended up taking the book, you know what I'm saying? And, no, returning the book and getting the money back from it, you know, just disappointment, right? Still more disappointment, and ended up giving it back to Barnes and Noble. Yeah, and I used that money to go to the movies. We saw The Lazarus Effect. Yeah, we saw it. You know what I'm saying? We were in the movie. We got the ticket. We're in the movie, and guess what? One of my homies was like, "Hey, yo, I gotta take care of something. We gotta go right quick." And he was the ride, and I'm like, what? 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 So basically, he had to go take care of something. I think school or something like that, or sports or something like that. And he had to go. He had to go. And we barely saw any of the movie around that time. We didn't even get to see the first kill of the movie. We didn't even see the first kill. One of my friends said that, no, we did see the first kill. We didn't. No, we didn't. We didn't even see the first kill. We barely watched that movie. And I just spent the money that I wanted to keep, right? We spent the money that we used on the movie that I could have used for my book. I returned that book for no reason, for no good reason, because we barely even watched that movie. We had to go right back out like around 30-something minutes in. We didn't even watch a quarter of the way, maybe a quarter, but we only watched like a quarter of that movie. So, what are we doing? Another disappointment, because the movie was getting interesting. And we go back out of the movie, and we're in the lobby of the movie theater, and they're playing this game, like a gambling game, where if you push something right, you could get money, an iPhone, a tablet, something like that. And you know, my friend's doing all this, and he uses all his money up. He was like, "Sean, let me get the rest of your money to do this, and then I'll pay you back." Yeah, I remember that. I'll pay you back. Did he ever pay me back? No, he never did. In fact, he said, "Sean, I don't care. I don't owe you for nothing." He said that like about a few months later. "Sean, I don't owe you anything. I don't owe you anything." Da da da. You know, terrible friend shit. So, you know, I ended up, yeah, letting him use the money to get something. And guess what? He didn't get anything. It was just a gamble thing. He didn't win it. I don't even know why I did that. I should have just said no. I didn't run shit. I didn't run shit at all. I didn't have no boundaries for myself, and that was my fault. It was my fault for doing that. So, you know, now I'm leaving them all broke. No money. $0 and 0 cents. $0 and 0 cents to my name. And I had money left after getting that that ticket. So basically, I had ended up, you know, broke for the rest of the night. And let's fast forward to when my friend's relative pulls up, and people race to the car because they're not trying to sit on that floor. And it was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? We're zooming to the car. Boom, 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 boom. We're in the car. We got our seats. And I'm not on the floor again. Thank God I didn't have to sit on the floor. But guess what? My friend's relative all of a sudden says, y'all know the rules. Whoever's the smallest got to sit on the... I'm like, what? And guess who's the smallest? Me. I'm the smallest. That wasn't the rule the first time. So why is that the rule now? Why is that the rule now? Why is that all of a sudden the rule now? Why is that all of a sudden the thing? Why is all of a sudden the smallest got to sit on the floor? And guess who's the smallest? Me. I gotta sit on the floor now. So why do I have to sit on the floor if I didn't have to sit on the floor in the first right there? Why? Why? And I'm not trying to be rude, but why? Why is that the case? Why do y'all insist on making my trip to the mall such a hell experience? It was such a terrible experience, bro. Oh my goodness, and that's not even the worst part. When I sat on the floor, guess what? Just smacking my head, abusing me. Them niggas was abusing the crap out of my head. And that shit hurt. It did. It hurt like crazy. It hurt like crazy, bro. It hurt so bad when it was hitting my head. And guess who didn't do anything about it? Me. Didn't do anything, like a bitch. I didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do anything. My head was just hurting the entire way, bro. It was so bad. And guess what else I hurt? Ew, because I had dandruff. I had psoriasis. Y'all know how terrible that made me feel? That made me feel so bad. It made me feel so bad. I'm going home broke. Not with the comic book that I really liked. And now I'm getting hit, beaten in my head from my friends. And bullied and picked on because of my hair. And my condition and whatnot. Not to mention, they also tried to put me on with this girl. Yeah, try to be like, hey, yo, Sean, go talk to that girl. No. Y'all niggas killed my self-esteem for the rest of my life. For the rest of my day. Not life. But y'all killed my self-esteem. I have no self-esteem right now. Zero. So yeah, on the way home, I'm on the floor, and I turned the other way around in the car. And they were like, Sean, are you crying? Sean, are you crying? Sean, are you crying? And one of them puts a flashlight up to my eyes to see if I was crying or not. Because if I was crying, oh, they would have roasted me some more. Dang, what a terrible day. That was the worst day I've ever had at the mall. The worst day. Absolutely the worst day of my life at the mall. And, you know, I managed to go home. And, yeah. I'm pretty sure there was more stuff that bothered the shit out of me that day. There really was. There probably was, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not going to cap to you. It really just is what it is. Yeah, worst day I've ever had at the mall. Worst day ever. Worst day ever. And my dad was like, Sean, who owe you money? They owe you. You owe them money? That doesn't make no sense. But after you gave them money, apparently, this, that, and the third, and that's a whole nother story. Man, very confusing. I didn't want to snitch, too. I really didn't want to snitch. I really didn't want to snitch. And that was the thing that was really holding me back, was snitching. If I really told somebody what I was going through, you know what I'm saying? A lot of this could have been solved. It really could have been. It really could have been, but 10 years ago. 10 years ago was crazy. That was a crazy time for me. Yikes, but hey. More power to me for just breaking away when I did. So yeah, that was the worst day I ever had at the mall. Worst day ever. Absolutely the worst day I've ever had at the mall. My experience was just terrible. Everything was going wrong left and right. And it was all for just laughs and picking on and for this, that, and the third. And it really did piss me off. I'm not going to cap. Everything was just upsetting. Everything was upsetting. And I hated it. I hated every second of it. But that was the end of the video. Hope y'all really got something out of this video. You feel me? Hope y'all enjoyed listening. I don't know if y'all did or not. It's 30 minutes. Man, but yeah, it was the worst I ever had at the mall. Yeah.